So I'm going to get right into it today. Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. My intention is to give you a really powerful, life-changing, mini, maximum waking up in the dream masterclass. I'm going to download some major life-changing tools that will not only shift your vibration each day, but that in turn will magnetize absolutely, positively what you are attracting into this vibrating hologram that we call your life. So I want to jump right into it. Let me pull up my page here real quick, and then I'll get right into it. All right, cool. So here we go. Good morning. All right, so happy Sunday, everybody. Hey, Susan, Kelly. There's a little bit of a delay with me seeing comments and stuff, and I really want to focus on delivering as much powerful content, hey Abby, hey Lisa, as I can in the shortest amount of time. So here we go. So you hear me talk a lot about conscious awareness, waking up in the dream. What does that really mean? How often do we really stop to think about where we are in the present moment with our conscious awareness? And then the next step is setting our intention to really, truly, powerfully affect this vibrating hologram that we call our life. And so I'm going to share with you some of the most powerful tools from the Waking Up in the Dream monthly 30-day transformational experience. And the next one is scheduled to launch next Sunday on, I believe it is the 27th. So if you get a taste of this, and this is not just a tease, if you follow or take notes, come back and watch this replay and do what I say, you're going to completely shift your vibrational energy moving forward. This is a daily practice that I do every day. I've been doing it for years now, and it's a practice that everybody does in the groups. And between that and the mirroring that we do on the call, and when I say mirroring, it's about going through the tools in the book, the weekly PowerPoint trainings that I share, the private Facebook group, and then some of these practices that I'm going to share with you right now. And if you do it, I guarantee you, I promise you, it's going to change your life. Guaranteed. So when we talk about conscious awareness, what is that? Isn't everybody already consciously aware? Well, yes, but there's different levels of being consciously aware. And what I'm going to share with you is a download for tracking it each day. The average person, you may have heard me share this before, but for those that haven't seen my video and that are getting shared in all these different cool groups that are popping up, I'll just go through it quickly so I don't leave anything out. The average person is having 50 to 80,000 thoughts per day. Most of them are looping and recycling and running underneath the surface. Might be common sense for you, but I don't want to leave this out because it's really key, because this is what we want to track. Because if we're not consciously and intentionally affecting this vibrating hologram that we call our life, then guess what? Those same 50 to 80,000 thoughts are running every day. You can scroll through Facebook and you can stop on the posts that you resonate with and the people that you resonate with. It's still a loop unless you're consciously going, okay, I'm going to stop. I can always go back to Facebook later, but I'm going to begin to consciously and powerfully affect how I create my day every single day before I step 1 foot out of bed. If you don't do this before you get out of bed, I don't care how awake and aware you say that you are, and maybe you are. I'm not the judge of that. I'm talking about what works. And if you step out of bed before doing this process, your mind is going to default to repeat play, pretty much, because you're already starting your day. So the mind is going to go, okay, what do I have to do? Get up, go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, do this, do that, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So what I'm sharing is going to pattern interrupt what most people do in their life every day, no matter how aware they think they are or claim to be. So step 1, we just wake up out of what we call the sleeping dream, okay? How do we know we just came out of the sleeping dream? Well, we opened our eyes and we've trained ourselves before we go to sleep at night to say, when I wake up in the morning fresh, I'm going to stop. I'm going to tune into my body. I'm going to take some breaths. I'm going to smile, which is going to raise my vibration immediately. And then I'm going to thank and give maximum love to my innate intelligence, which is those trillions of cells which served me all night long, unconditionally loving me without me having to do anything. And those are the same cells, except for they might change, but these are the same trillions of cells that have been unconditionally serving you since even before you were in the womb, but all throughout your life. And so the process is, notice that you just came out of the sleeping dream. Take some breaths. Realize what's happening. Realize the magical and miracles. Anybody can just take this for granted. But we're talking about raising our vibrational frequency. We're talking about affecting the holographic field with our thoughts, our words, and our vibration. And we're talking about creating our reality. Nothing short of that. We are creating our reality instead of just automatically doing it. Oh my God, Amy goes, I think about you and being grateful. My bed, first thing every morning. Thank you. Your comment threw me off because I couldn't read it all while I'm trying to focus, but how wonderful. Because this stuff works. This is mastery right here. You can go, yeah, whatever. I'm not tooting my own horn here. I'm sharing what works. And if you want to shift your entire life and your entire dream, take notes and come back and watch this live again, because this is my best stuff and it works. So, waking up first thing in the morning, breathing, realizing that we just came out of the sleeping, what we call the sleeping dream. Now we have the ability to set our vibration for how we're going to navigate through the day. This is such a trip because I'm watching myself back with the comments and it's like 30 seconds behind. So my hands are going all over the place. And yeah, I'm a little bit animated, but you know, my energy's flowing. So wake up, breathe into our body, just flood those trillions of cells that are unconditionally loving us with our intention. I love to do body toning. I love you, every cell, so I can feel the vibration, thoughts, words. We're affecting the quantum field right now. You might think it's funny. Maybe it's funny. Let's have some fun together. But it works. I can guarantee you that. Guaranteed. So, consciously affecting the vibrational field. Do it before you get out of bed. I'm going to smile at every single person I see today. I'm creating my day with my thoughts. The people that get attracted to me magnetically through the internet, when I go out into town, people that send me messages, it's happening because I intend that. And the other people have their receptors up that they're expecting that as well. This isn't a joke. This works. So, before you step out of bed, make sure you created your day. Train yourself to do it. Keep a journal at night. And if you want a really kick-ass journal, email me or join next Sunday's group. I have a really powerful that I've refined over the last 3 years of doing this course to where it is bulletproof. And it only takes you less than 5 minutes in the evening. If you spend more time doing that, programming yourself before you go back into the sleeping dream, guess what? Your conscious awareness is working for you all night long with whatever you programmed it for before you go to bed. So this works getting up, create your day, and it also works brilliantly. The last things that you think about, smile, vibrate love into your innate intelligence, all these cells, and then say, tonight, as I'm journeying in the sleeping dream, I'm going to create X, X, X. For me, it's like the next course, where I'm going to travel to, where I'm going to do the 7-day journeys and hook up with people in different countries. Sending love into my body again, reversing this program of getting old, of age. Don't talk about that anymore. No, we're going backwards. And whether or not my features show that or not, well, I've only been doing it a little while, 5 decades of, how old are you? Looking in the mirror and all the stuff we've been taught to do. It's a program. It's a limiting negative program. Time to take it back, okay? So I'm programming my sleep just like I'm programming my day. How come they didn't tell us that? So we're taking back our power, and we're going to do it 1 day at a time, 1 hour at a time, 1 thought at a time, 1 powerful word and declaration at a time, 1 intention at a time. And then we're going to put our emotional vibration on top of that. Yeah, like a little kid, because I can feel it, because I know this stuff works. I know it works. It's law. And this, it may be silly that we're even doing this right now, because the bottom line is really, this stuff should be taught in 1st grade, if not before. And my book will be getting into schools, the new schools, and the other people that are bringing this same stuff forward. Because the kids today are coming in with another level of conscious awareness. So things are starting to get really good. They are really good, not starting to get good. So, okay, so let's review. Conscious awareness. How am I starting my day? First thing, before I step foot out of bed, I'm creating my day, and I'm going to say how it's going to go. And if something shows up that triggers me, oh, here's another one, another good one for you. Track your judgments and triggers. If you don't do this and you don't commit to doing this, you're cycling on autopilot. And judgment is the biggest addiction on the planet, which is why I wrote an entire chapter, chapter 5, around judgment, because I was a judgeaholic. And the reason I was is because I thought that if I pointed out everything that was wrong, somehow that was going to fix it. That's what they want you to do. Guess what? Why? Because every time you have a judgment or a trigger and you don't catch it immediately, that is an invisible, think of it as an invisible thread or magnet that goes out and attaches to what you're judging. And guess what magnets do? They attract more of everything that you're giving your energy to. So little did I realize at the time, because I didn't have the training, I hadn't embodied it yet, I was actually giving more energy to everything I judged and everything that triggered me. So guess what? More of that showed up in my holographic reality. This is so huge. If you get this part and you put together creating your day and then programming your mind before you go to bed, this is a multi-million-dollar priceless course. You can't even put a price on the value of this. And this is why the mainstream media, the school programming and the programming of religion, they want to keep you distracted. Oh, think about an external God. Don't know that you're a sovereign divine God being created in the image of the only one that there is. Yeah, I can speak about this. I grew up Catholic. I had pissed off nuns talking down to me, shaming me, judging me, programming me till 9th grade. And I was an altar boy in church too. So I have a little bit of experience in unworthiness, shame, not good enough, guilt, going to hell, judgment day. It's all bullshit, okay? A little bit of George Carlin there for you. Great guy to watch. If you want to get tuned into conscious awareness, check out George Carlin on YouTube. He's funny, but he's delivering the goods big time. So create your day, set your vibration, give love to every single cell in your body as many times a day as you can. And put good energetic food in your body. You know, I'm not going to go into that right now, but high vibrational food. I do apple cider vinegar and water and lime and really pure honey every morning. In fact, I do it several times a day. I currently eat vegetarian because that's what feels best for me. Did I do it all my life? No. I lived in recording studios for 20 years. I was drinking alcohol, partying, doing drugs, and eating at Taco Bell and Jack in the Box and all that stuff. But my body's super healthy and all that stuff can be reversed. So don't allow your mind to keep playing, oh, I should have done this. No. What are you doing right now? What are you doing today? Where are you in this present moment? Okay? So I'm going to go in to the next key. Super simple. If you do it, it'll change your life. If you go, oh, that sounds good, but you don't do it, no. There's 50 to 80,000 thoughts that are happy to just steal the rest of your life and recycle everything for you. Did it for me over and over and over and over, but now I see, and I'm doing my best to give you the most powerful download that took me 20 years and over $50,000 that I spent with my teachers and my mentor, Don Miguel Ruiz. And worth every penny because money's just thoughts. It's just air. It's a program. So anything that you put your value into, know that you're going to get value out of it. You know, so support these people. Yeah, I charge for my courses. I don't charge a percentage of the life-changing stuff they're worth. My courses are ridiculously cheap right now, and they're not going to stay that way because guess what? I was attracting all these people that say they don't have any money. When I was a coach for a men's group out of the UK, that course was $5,000, 20 times more than my course, or 200 times more. Yeah. And we were attracting people that would pay it, no problem. So you begin to watch your value system and things. And anybody that says anybody that's providing life-changing value shouldn't get paid, they're running a lack program and they're just unhappy, you know? And I've wrestled with the money program all my life. My dad died when I was 7. You know, I grew up with a mom and 2 sisters, and lack and fear was the program of the day. You know, and I'm still uncovering this stuff, but now I see it and I'm rocking this deal and I'm going around the world and I'm sharing this in groups, 7-day journeys, and people's lives are changing just like it happened to me when I went to the pyramids with Don Miguel Ruiz and the other Toltec teachers and everybody else that I've studied with and paid and did recordings for so I could go and work with them. Find a way. Don't let the program tell you that you can't do it. That's the greatest program that they want you to have and own. I can't afford it. I can't afford it. I can't afford it. Because it lowers your vibration. It makes you feel small and unworthy, and it pisses you off. And when you're vibrating at that level, you're not going to rise up. you're not going to realize I'm a sovereign divine being here to kick some serious ass. I made a soul contract and decision before I came down here this lifetime that I was going to be here for this grand awakening. And I'm going to do it. And if what I'm saying right now and injecting right now is waking something up in you, then fuck yeah. High five. Sorry, Mom. But there's nothing wrong with fuck. Fuck was made evil by people that knew the power of it, so they didn't want you to say it. So put that in your pipe and smoke it too. So create your day first thing. Give your body love. Next thing before I go. Set 10 alarms on your phone. Whether it's an iPhone or an Android, you can set 10 alarms on your phone in under 5 minutes. You know how to go into the clock. You set an alarm. And you can put it on vibrate in case you have to work or be around people. You may not catch every one of these 10 alarms each day, but if you even start to catch 1 or 2 or 5 or 7 each day, and you do what I'm going to share with you, your entire life is going to change. Why? Because you're interrupting the 50 to 80,000 thoughts a day. You beginning to see a pattern here? I had to figure this out on my own. Nobody taught me this. Yeah, I read certain things. I didn't invent all this. I'm not even trying to claim that. I've studied amazing people. But what I deliver and download in this 30-day Waking Up in the Dream course will change your life, I dare say, more than any other course you've ever done. And most of the people that go through the group say, yeah, totally agree. Why? Yeah, it's the tools, it's the book, it's the private group, but it's the mirroring. It's when we get on the 2+ hour calls and I mirror you because I can see the blind spots. You can't change something that you can't see. And when you tell your story and you're vulnerable and just honest, and we create this incredibly safe space from the very first call where everybody's like, hell yeah, this is what I've been looking for. I've been looking to be around like-minded people like this that are vulnerable and asking these deeper questions. And then you start to see what you couldn't see. And you will never forget that. Once you see something and you have an aha moment and the other people ask questions and they'll ask questions you might have been afraid to ask because you might think it's a silly question. I have people come up. Everybody's running a program, including me. It's just a matter of knowing, are you running a program, and having the tools to go in and get mirrored and surround yourself with people that'll do it and know energetically what a program feels like, because it feels low vibrational. Love, gratitude, joy, excitement, those are up here. When you begin to start to track these judgments, and this is why setting those 10 alarms on your phone is so priceless. Please do it. Please give yourself this gift. I'm giving you every single thing I can give you. But if you don't do it, it's not going to change anything. You might think you're going to remember it. Nope. That's the program going, yeah, I'll remember it. Maybe I'll do it. Sounds good. I'm really consciously aware. I'll remember what Jeff says. That's what I used to say when I started downloading my book. I'm laying in bed at 3 in the morning and I go, I don't want to get up right now and turn on that light and blow out the rods in my eyeballs. No, I'll remember it tomorrow. Nope. Didn't remember it. Only remembered that I had something that I was supposed to remember. Maybe you're better. I'm not here to judge. But I'm telling you, if you have an alarm and you have a system in place, you are going to shift your life decades and decades of programming. It's a beautiful thing. I'm honored to do it. So I hope you find that. No, I don't hope. Hope is a weak word. Hope, I hope. No, I intend you find this as valuable as anything you've ever watched, and you share it with anybody and everybody that can benefit from this, because these are the tools for raising your conscious awareness, raising your vibration, manifesting and attracting more of that which you do desire, and waking up in this dream from all the programming that was downloaded to us from our parents, our grandparents, the school system, the systems of religion, and the mainstream media. That gig is up. Anybody that's paying attention can see. So the more that you step in and do this every day, create your day. I'm going to attract the most incredible people into my life. If I don't like my job, I'm going to leave. I have people come into the course all the time and they quit their job. They're like, what am I doing? This isn't part of my soul's journey. my passion, my soul contract that I signed up for. And I know I'm going to be taken care of because I'm a sovereign, super powerful, divine, unlimited being. Unlimited, unlimited, unlimited. Do you get that? Am I coming across as crazy right now? It takes a lot for me to jump on and do this. If you don't think I do preparation, but preparation can also make me trip over my feet. It's like I just have to come on, open my heart, and deliver. If I think about it, I'm going to fall every time. So yeah, I tend to get a little crazy. I get a little bit animated. But hey, I'm delivering. I'm delivering my best stuff. And this stuff works. You can't even place a monetary value on this because there isn't one. Just take it in. Take it in. Come back and watch this video. And like I said, if you want me to send you the PDF for the daily tracking of judgments, what came up for me today? What were my breakthroughs? What were my aha moments? When you start to track it, guess what? You start to see patterns and you start to download them more into your DNA. If you just think about it one time, oh yeah, that was cool. You think it's going to get embodied over the 50 to 80,000 thoughts that have been running as long as you've been alive? No. What I'm telling you works, and it works through repetition. I had to do this stuff for many years. I didn't ever plan on writing a book. It just started downloading, and I was like, it's already been out there. And then a couple of my female friends, God bless them, said, I want to read what you wrote. I think you got some good stuff. I'm like, all right. And they told me, you have to put this out. And thank God I listened to them. God bless them. Thank you, Tina. So, probably enough for now. Again, I intend you find this really valuable. But post in the comments, send me a private message if you want to do some work together. You want to blow through some stuff quick and recreate your dream. I'm not going to sit there and talk to you like a psychiatrist or psychologist for the next 10 years. I'm going to mirror you on every single call and blast through this stuff. Boom, boom, boom. Accountability, vulnerability. What about this? What about that? What are you going to do this week? What are you going to do? Let me hear it. Write it down. Boom. Next group starts on Sunday. It'll blow your mind. It'll change your life. Guaranteed. Come do it. Your mind doesn't know what it's going to get because your ego wants to stay in control. But we'll take care of that really quickly, and it'll be super fun. And you'll just be like, oh my God, I'm so glad I listened to the calling. And if you don't, I don't have any judgment around it. You'll get what you get when you're supposed to get it, I guess. But this is a great opportunity because this course is ridiculously affordable, and I don't turn anybody away. Just be willing to show up, make an agreement, and kick some serious ass on your dream. Hope you're feeling